Oh, good morning, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank everybody for all their help here. It really has been invaluable. But I hit the wall many times trying to understand all the complexities and options within Onshape. And I've hit that wall again. And maybe this video I'll be able to explain what I want to do. I've got, this is just a little test. This is kind of my style, right? This is just a test part that represents a proprietary part that I'm working on. But what's going to happen with this part is that the bottom will probably remain the same throughout a series of parts. The top will be altered and this middle piece will be altered, but only in ways that I'd like to kind of have reference to the part before it. And that's so confusing. But let's say this one here, this part here is done. The next part that I do is going to be, let's call this the left side. It's going to be drafted like so. Let's call this the left. The next part will be drafted the other way. But the main body, this gray part, the main body will remain the same. Another part is going to have this extrusion here. Let's see where that is. I don't know if this is going to help. Yeah, this extrusion here on another part is going to be slightly wider than it is on this part. But in essence, all of the configuration, all the stuff around the outside is going to remain the same. So then the cants in here, the draft, this is a 9-degree draft, but then there's going to be another set of parts. It's going to have a 5-degree draft on this side and that side like this, and then reversed because one's going to be left and one's going to be right. So the challenge for me is I know we've got derived, there's in context, there's configurations, there's all kinds of different ways to sort of maintain a level of consistency through all these parts. The derived feature sounds okay, but I don't know how I'm going to have to alter the derived nature in each one of these new parts. So if I understand derived correctly, it actually is based on a part somewhere else that would have to change. So that doesn't seem like it would work. In context might work, but I don't know how to change this sketch from where it was just a minute ago, from here to here in context. Maybe that's the perfect, or is this a variable that needs to be done because the sketch is way more complex than this simple box right here. I'm pretty sure that explanation is really bad, but the idea, the main intent is to have a basis for these parts and then alter small parts of the part as those iterations take place. Again, the simplest would be this draft here would be the opposite of what's here now. This hole would be big on one part, small on the other part. Maybe a combination of all the features. Again, I really appreciate anybody even listening to this. I realize how complex my question is, but I appreciate your help, you guys. Thanks so much.